Hello everyone, this is MF217, and power is currently not here at the moment, but we have at least one more set of unfinished business to deal with, at the very least, and I figured we'd get that out of the way at long last. Now, I did do at least 2 trades with one of the files I've had for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald on here. It wasn't too much, just 2 I felt were necessary. The Salamence I hinted at in an earlier video and all that, and another one you're about to see in just a moment here. Like, right now I just gotta remember how navigating this thing overall is meant to work. And I hit the zoom, the fast forward by mistake, because I've had a bit of a habit of doing so off screen and all that. Now, for life of me, it's been ages since I've been in Cerulean Cave, at least the Gen 3 version of it. Because in virtually every generation it's been featured in, Cerulean Cave has had a different background each time. Or a different layout, or whatever you want to call it, like. Now, before I go too far, yeah, I have plenty of Ultra Balls. Now, you might think that's not really enough with what I have in mind, but considering what I'll be using against Mewtwo proper, I think I'm pretty much good as gold in here, like. And now we're on the definitive floor where Mewtwo appears. Well, needless to say, Green finally achieves her dream of catching Mewtwo that she had in Let's Go. And as I am not an ignoramus, I am just going to save here, just to be absolutely safe on the Mewtwo here. Possibly do some nature resets off screen just in case. And it depends on what I'll do. Just give me a sec. Okay, so my usual strategy I've been doing for the last few ones has been using Sleep Powder, but the strategy I have in mind for this one, I'm immediately using Thunder Wave on it and doing next to nothing else with it in that regard. Well, I am technically doing something with it, but you'll see what I mean by that in a moment. And that is where the Joker card comes into play here. The one where Mewtwo is completely, absolutely screwed the frick over here like no tomorrow. Now, as far as I know about Shedinja's movesets, I've tried at least several times to get Swords Dance on it before, with little to no success. I believe in order to be able to get Shedinja with Swords Dance, Nincada must already know the move before it levels up and evolves and becomes into Nincada, then into Shedinja, basically. Or Ninjask, I mean, like, Ninjask. So, from what I understand, it is a legal move on Shedinja, just. It took me a while to figure out how to get it on it, because Shedinja inheriting the moves of Nincada is kind of weird unless you know how to work it right. Yeah, as much as sleep would be useful here, I don't think it's wise for me to try and give it a shot, as far as I'm aware here. Like, But yeah, because of the Shedinja, that's how I'll be able to reset this guy's nature, if anything. In the event something goes wrong and shit hits the fan and all that. Because keep in mind, up until Emerald, there was no way to set the nature in stone in any capacity as far as I'm aware. But yeah, Wonder Guard will basically cockblock Mewtwo from being able to land any sort of hit on me. So I don't have to worry about healing, considering there's literally no reason for me to heal. With the fact the only attack moves are not super effective against Shedinja, so I basically have all the time in the world to just spam False Swipe and just throw Ultra Balls at it. Like, literally, Recover is not really going to be much of a hassle as it was before, considering A, I'm using a False Swipe Mon with Swords Dance, and also the fact Shedinja being invulnerable to damage from Mewtwo kind of makes it so it's just a simple False Swipe and then continue throwing balls at it unless it uses Recover a second time in a row. Joy. Well, that was a surefire miss, if anything.
Sorry about that.
And welcome back, Corey. You are in for quite a bit of a ride here of what I'm currently recording right now. Yeah, if anything, in terms of the nature of this guy, I'm probably just gonna show it in a different video or whatever if I ever decide to use this thing, because, honestly, until Gen 5, I never really personally used Mewtwo, in terms of using it religiously and all that on any sort of given team. Even then, that was usually because of Psystrike, and, well, Let's Go caused me to improvise with Mewtwo's moveset. Mega Mewtwo X or Mega Mewtwo Y is neither here nor there in Fire and LeafGreen, so some of those moveset choices don't exactly work for a given amount of term in this particular game overall.
You have a Master Ball, why don't you use it? Isn't this the last legendary you can catch?
Entei. I'm using the Master Ball on Entei because of the roaming Pokemon glitch, and, well, I'll be damned! I guess I'll nickname this prick, if anything.
Wasn't that glitch only in Gen 1?
No, Gen 1 didn't even have roaming Pokemon. Gen 1 didn't even have roaming Pokemon.
Wouldn't they have fixed the roaming glitch with the remakes?
The roaming glitch was literally a Gen 3 introduced thing. I'm not sure if you remember that. Yeah, I'm like not sure.
There were roaming Pokemon in Gen 2 because of the legendary trio there.
Latios, Latias, Entei, Raikou, or Suicune, depending on the starter you have in Fire and Leaf Green, and then Latios or Latias of your given choice in Emerald. But yeah,
Yeah, all I know is the glitch only happens if they use Roar.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a Gen 3 thing at that. It's not a Gen 2 thing, because I can confirm I've been roared at in Gen 2 by one of those two, and they did not disappear suddenly because of that. They just reappeared elsewhere in the Johto region, and I started to track them down as usual. Now, honestly, tracking down the beast in particular for Fire and Leaf Green, I kinda don't really have a good idea of how to do that. Maybe if I have something super... What level is Entei, if you happen to remember? Like...
When you encounter him in this game?
I guess. It doesn't really matter which any of these I use, just as long as it's high enough level to be able to avoid most of the encounters in the region.
Remind me what your starter was?
Bulbasaur.
They're going to be 40.
Yeah, I had a feeling as such.
Or in the case of Fire Red and Leaf Green, 50. Do not use Shedinja.
Yeah, obviously I know that. It's too high level for me to use the repel combo anyway. Yeah, we're just gonna go this way. Unfortunately, until I actually lay eyes on the thing, I have no way of tracking it. Like, I mean, I could use Pokéhex to mark it as seen, so I could probably track it that way, but... that's only in case of absolute emergency, I think. Honestly, I might use it just to modify the Mewtwo's nature, if anything, just so I can save myself a bit of time, just to... admittedly, I've already done that with the birds, but, I don't really know if I'm going to be even using the birds, so that's really why I did it with the birds in general. Since Mewtwo's going to be banned from the Battle Tower, more likely than not, obviously it's fair game what the hell I do with it, considering this is already on an emulated file to begin with, and literally all the competitive play for Fire Red is kind of dead if I'm... wait. Did I not face this trainer? What the hell?
Well, it's a little bit of extra money, if nothing else.
Holy shit, Like, that was the first time I've ever been through this area, and that trainer just suddenly, Like, I don't know why that trainer suddenly went aggressive against me for some unforsaken reason, just... Like, unless, of course, something else happened with the trainers in this particular route, which I'm kind of scared to find out, considering I have no idea why this particular trainer acted up when previously nothing has caused this trainer to aggro me before when I was going through here for a stroll, just getting,
Maybe you missed her on your initial run?
No, actually I see why. It's because I was just barely out of her aggro range or whatever, like whenever I was here on a stroll before, like, I was just barely out of her range of sight, for lack of a better word, like... And of course, go figure, Entei isn't even here, so keep going. This is kind of reminding me of trying to track down Entei as what Ash had to do in the third Pokemon movie and all that. Was it the third Pokemon movie, if I'm not mistaken? The one where Dan Green is Entei and, well, technically the father of that one girl named Molly, but Entei's voice is inexplicably Dan Green compared to... Otherwise, Entei, for the most part, not really having any dialogue whatsoever. Like, yeah, what are your personal thoughts of talking Pokemon like that in the movies compared to the main appearance they have in the anime?
I mean, don't they usually just speak in their normal language but have subtitles?
There was a particular episode in the original series that did exactly that, but I don't recall any other episode to the top of my head from my personal experience that ever did the same thing. I can't remember. I don't know if there was an episode that was newer that did that. I honestly don't know.
You would think they would keep doing this so we could actually tell what they were saying to the trainer, because there's obviously a bond there and also actual communication. Like, they can understand what they're saying. So you would honestly think that there would be subtitles to indicate what they were saying to the trainers. In the case of trainers speaking to Pokemon in their language, vice versa, if that ever happened.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, considering how Cycling Road worked in older gens, I'm just gonna do myself a favor and... I am not sorry for this, so... Holy! Level 50, not 40, you dingus! Oh well, doesn't matter, fair game.
I said in the case of Fire Red and LeafGreen 50.
I thought you said 40 for some reason. Well, even then, anyone who knows the roaming Pokemon IV glitch in this game will obviously know I'm doing some Pokehex or whatever thingamajigs for Entei in particular anyway, considering legit, every IV, aside from attack very slightly and a fully functional HP IV, is utter garbage. And I mean utter garbage. Because roaming Pokemon just had those sort of IVs until Emerald fixed the glitch altogether. And I don't even know what the hell happened to cause that either, so... Yeah, go here. Like, if I were to at least look at the Mewtwo now, I'll at least be honest about what the Mewtwo had originally for its nature, before I do any alterations to it in Pokéhex, if anything, like... Rash. What does Rash do again?
I have the nature thing on file in the pin messages of Dean and I's DMs.
What does it do?
More special attack, less special defense.
So in other words, I'm actually not going to have to change this thing in that case. Fun! Fun! That's a good one. Like, I'm just going to keep this one as it is in that case. It doesn't screw over attack, and it doesn't screw over anything else for that matter, so... It increases best special attack stat, obviously, like... And kind of would have preferred... And honestly not really complaining here, just... I'm glad I don't have to modify it in that case like I did the birds, but,
Also, Sassy increases special defense, but tells Sweep to fuck itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna be blunt. I'm going to be modifying the Entei beyond all hell and reason, because I am not dealing with that IV glitch, and I honestly have no idea if I can find a use for this thing. I might, but it depends on what I can work with, if anything, so I'll have to find that out later, but anyways, I think that's a wrap for this playthrough for the time being. Like, the main goal of the Let's Play has basically been accomplished. So, with that said, this has been MF217 with...
Power.
And thank you all so much for sticking around with this Let's Play since its inception to the very end. If I do any more videos on LeafGreen, I'll be sure to let all of you guys know. Usually by just uploading the video proper. Like, if you're notified or anything from me, that's good as well. That's also a good way of knowing when I'll do anything for LeafGreen again. But until that time occurs, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in whatever Let's Play I decide to do next, considering we're as good as done here. So, see you next time.